today we're going to dive into the topic that we've heard a lot about here at Elevate is how long should my episodes be? So you're just starting out, or maybe you're trying to really hone in your marketing for your show and you're curious, how long do I need to talk for? How long do my episodes need to be? You got the Joe Rogan that are go hour or 2 hour shows, diving into those topics and just chatting away. You've got the short episodes, the 5-minute Friday episodes that we do. So where is it? What is it? What should we do? And really it's a gray area because it depends on a lot of things. It depends on your audience. It depends on you. And it depends on just the structure you want to use. So your audience, when do they listen? Where are they listening? How much time do they have to listen to your episodes? Is their average commute? Is that where they listen to it? Is their average commute 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Are they stay-at-home moms? So maybe they have a little bit more time to listen during the day while they're cleaning or while they're taking care of the kids or doing everything else they're doing. So it just depends. And how long can you keep the attention? How long can you keep the quality content going per episode? So those are all factors to think about when you're scheduling out how long your episodes are going to be. So here at Elevate Your Brand, we do our interview episodes, which are about 30 minutes on average, because we're having a conversation with a guest. They can go longer. And so those are our longer episodes. And then the episodes I do solely, Wednesday and the Friday, are supposed to be pretty short, pretty quick episodes, just right to the point, giving you actionable things or motivation just to make it through the weekend. Whereas the episodes that come out on Wednesday, I try going a little bit more depth on topics, whether it be a topic that is based off of a little bit deeper dive into the topic that we talked about Monday with the guest, or just its own episode topic like this one. So it can vary, and it depends on, again, what you want to do. We wanted to spread it out, and we wanted it to be pretty digestible still, with 30 or 45 minutes at the max. And so it's just based on you and your time allotment and what your audience wants. On average, ours is probably, listen on the commute or listen to it during a workout. So it's not going to be the longest thing where they want to sit around and get into it. Plus, these topics, honestly, if you go on, it might get a little dry, might get a little boring. That's why we chose the times we did. Now, you could be Joe Rogan style. You're just shooting the crap and just having a whole bunch of fun. And there's a whole bunch of interesting things. So you can expand that time because you could almost break it into multiple episodes. And that's what he does on his content. So if that's the structure of your show, if that's the type of show it is, that's great. But again, it comes down to who is your audience and what do they have time for? And then what can you fit in your schedule? Do you have 2 hours at a time you can record an episode? Do you have an hour? How many hours can you give a month, a week to record? Again, we talk about all the time is batch recording. So how much time can you give in a day or two to record? And how many episodes can you get? So that all plays a factor into it. There is no right and wrong answer. Again, it has to come down to your preference, your audience's preference more than anything, and listen to them. Do they want to hear you longer? Do they want to hear more about certain topics in detail more? Or are they just wanting the high level, give it to me, let me get out of here kind of thing? So you've got to think about all those things, listen to your audience, take in, the advice from them, ask for feedback, and then adjust. And that'll help you set that structure. But first, obviously, you've got to understand what you have the bandwidth and the capacity to do and record on a consistent basis. If you only have time to record multiple 10-minute episodes, but you're putting out really good content within those 10 minutes, then do it. Get it out there. Get that good content out there, even for a short episode, and just stay consistent with it, because you can expand. When you have more time in the future, when things grow, when you elevate things to that next level, you can start doing longer episodes because you'll have more bandwidth. You'll have the time to do so. So just really focus on content that people want to hear about. Just focus on content people in your audience really want to hear about, and get that out there in whatever amount you can do and start there. But don't get caught up in the weeds of, Joe Rogan does this and Alex Hormozi does this and Ed Mylett does this. Use it as a guideline and kind of an idea, but you gotta figure out what fits your mold and what fits for your lifestyle, your business, in the space you're in now. So you can just get it out there and be consistent, and you can grow and improve going forward with it. But yeah, a big thing is you want it to be entertaining. You want it to keep people's attention. You want to give them the value in it. So if you can cut out a bunch of fluff that's not really needed, if it doesn't fit the entertainment or education aspect of things, and it's just the extra, like we're trying to do a better job of not necessarily going on and on at the beginning about who our guest is and what they've done, because you can do the due diligence. We're bringing them on because they're experts. And if you want to hear more about their story, then you can go connect with them on that. But we want to get right to the meat and potatoes of the episode and get that to you as you listen, so you can go out and implement and elevate your brand that way. So again, it's trying to get the best content out there in the most streamlined. Now, entertainment's a different thing, because we watch movies for hours and hours, right? Just to mindlessly be entertained. And that's okay too. If that's your show, go for it. Go for it as long as people listen, man. And even if it wasn't an entertainment podcast, if it's a self-help podcast, if it's a whatever podcast, if you can go on, keep people engaged, that's great. Then do it. But again, you got to do what fits for you and your audience, and just double down on what works and what they like and what they're getting the most value from, and just keep doing that. So maybe it's where you do maybe 3 episodes a week that are shorter, because that's what they like. Your audience will tell you. So just test things out, try it out, get people's opinions, get their feedback, and that'll help you choose, along with your schedule and ability and bandwidth, to determine the length of your episodes. So I hope this episode brought value to you. Again, it's just a quick thing, trying to get some inside direction for you out there to make a decision to elevate your brand, elevate your podcast, elevate your life. So take what you learned today, implement, take action, share it with somebody, and we'll talk to you next time.